is a well thought out design and execution. And for our Godmade Connect Court 4 Annex as well, the two-bedroom apartment in Godmade Connect Court 4 Annex is also inside this. It's also ownership. We are talking two-bedroom apartment. So, and the reason for this, the reason for this is this: you can make money in two ways. You can buy this fractional ownership and flip it, because in another 12 months, what you are buying for 7 million now will be 10 million in another 12 months, and what you are buying now for 9 million will be 12 million. I don't see any investment you are going to put your 7 million in within 1 year that is going to generate about 40-45% return on investment for you, if not real estate investment that we are currently talking about now. Then it is also great to note that this part of Lekki where the project is situated is actually going to be the most accessible part of Lekki because of the government intervention that is coming to that location. There is a regional road that is under construction at the moment, and there is going to be a lagoon district whereby from Freedom Way you can connect Tomiland Bridge without having to pass through VI or passing through Ikoyi. So these are the infrastructure that are coming in this location. There is going to be a sleep.
It's the season of festivities, and as the year draws to a close, the question looms: have you made a financial decision that will propel you into a prosperous 2024? If not, what's holding you back? Allow me to introduce to you a real estate investment opportunity that will not break the bank.
Road that will connect the regional road and Lekki Epe Expressway. So going towards Aja and Epe, you take the regional road. Going back to VI, you have alternative of taking Admiralty, or you go back to Lekki Epe and join this thing. Then going to Ikoyi, you can either take the Lagoon District that is coming, or you take Admiralty Way and use the link bridge to get to Ikoyi. So the accessibility is very great. Another thing to note is the fact that this facility is within different estates coming together to form a bigger estate. So it's a gated community. So for location, it checks out. And there is everything in this facility that caters for every member of the family, whether an adult, whether a teenager, whether a child. There is something in this facility that is actually beneficial to all class of age. So, and that is what is making it to be very unique, because something must be driving the traffic. And another thing we are going to do differently in the management of this is the fact that we are bringing a South African franchise to manage. So it's not enough when we say we deliver. It is in the continuous maintenance and upgrade of this facility that guarantee capital appreciation of people's investment. And that is what we are big on. We are very, very big on the continuous maintenance and upgrade of this property, so as to ensure that people will keep on getting a capital appreciation on their investment year in, year out. Because as you know it, people care more about how they feel, their experience. So we just want them to come and experience excellent service.
Have an experience.
And have an excellent experience, from the service to the food to the bedroom to the living room. Have a great experience. A place where you go and you want to go and return all and all again when you have the opportunity to do so. That is the experience we want people to actually have, and that can only be under a very, very strong management, which we have put in place for this investment purposes.
Thank you very much, sir.
Evidence. What I would say is there is evidence already on the work that GMH have done in time past. Because I was in this the one at Ikate. What's the name of that one?
GCC3. GCC3.
For GCC3, I was there, and what I saw there, I was marveled. And now we are now bringing an experience that is like times 10. That means like 10x of what you have at GC3. We are having it on this fractional ownership real estate that we are talking about. So this is the time to tell your clients, if you're a client here and you are here with us, this is the time to take the message out. 2024 is a big year for real estate. 2024 is a year that if you don't have your own house and you want to have a piece of Lekki, fractional ownership is the way to go.
Even 2023 before the year ends. But funny enough, right, for GCC 3, somebody in church just said, "Oh, please, can you drop me somewhere?" And I went to drop her, and she said, "Oh, I'm staying here. I'm at a short list." And I was actually proud. I'm like, "Ah, seriously? So this is your short list?" And it's residential. I think some of people they shortlet and all that. And that would give birth to my next question that I'll be asking Engineer Larry. So you talked about the property being hotel resident, like built in hotel format. Does it mean that the property is not residential at all, and then you're building the property for shortlets?
So basically, the property is actually a purposely built hotel apartment. So
Okay.
so a shortlet is, so it can be both. It's actually adaptable for both. So a one bedroom apartment where you can cook your own food, a one bedroom apartment where you can do your laundry, a one bedroom apartment where you can where you have the liberty to stay for as long as you want to for as long as you want to stay. Do you understand? As long as you can afford it. So you know, so it's actually suitable for both residential and and commercial. So as long as you can afford to stay there. Do you understand now? So
Yes.
it's also to note that the fact that it's also to note the fact that is the fact that the 3 bedroom shortlet you talked about now, people that bought into that project, the level of capital appreciation they enjoy as I speak with you now is actually something worth of, telling the world at 60 million in late 2020. And
Thank-
as of today, the same property is going in the market for 170 million.
Wow.
Your
The market.
friend that is in that shortlet, he or she is paying per night. That shortlet is going for 140,000 per night. That shortlet is going for 140,000. Yes, I'm telling you, the rental value for that property in the market now is between 8 and 10 million for long stay. Do you understand what I'm trying to say now? So that is the kind of capital appreciation GMH properties actually brings to the table, and that is what we are saying we are going to do differently now. Imagine you owning that property now, the one bedroom.
Say goodbye to maintenance hassle, repair headaches, and hands-on management. Enter the world of fractional ownership. With fractional ownership, you get to own a fraction of a unit of either GCC 4 Annex or GCC 5, or both. With 7 million naira and 9 million naira respectively, you too can become a property owner in the heart of Lekki, Lagos, Nigeria.
We are talking about for 70 million, and in another 12-15 months a real estate investment portfolio, then I don't know what you are waiting for. Is something you need to add. So it's profitable to buy and hold. It's equally profitable to buy and flip. So in another 12 months the 7 million will have become 10 million and the 9 million will have become 12 million, and at that point you can flip.
Okay.
But the real
Okay.
value, the real value is in holding this property. That's where you get the real value from.
Wow.
Yes, it's true. The real value is in holding the property because you are making money as you are holding it. If you want to even sell, not sell now. I don't advise any of our clients that are buying houses from us to even sell. Some people will buy a house within 2 years. They want to sell that house. So it's not this in this holding. That is where the money is. Just be making your annual money, annual income, annual ROI from your investments.
Okay. Thank you very much, sir. So I want to ask a question for Engineer Larry because somebody had asked that when would they start earning if they invest now? So how soon would they start making their
So 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 by third quarter 2025, they will start earning their
2025.
they'll start making they'll start yes they'll start making and they will start to earn from from their investment portfolio. And we are even saying in 12 months, in 15 months, you can flip as well and get and enjoy a capital appreciation from your investment if you are looking at buying to flip. Do you understand now? So either way, you make money. But if in 12, 15 months you can make 3 million or 7 million, and you can make 3 million on your 9 million, that means in 18, 24 months, when life kicks into this property and this property is generating a good cash flow, the value can only go up. I just told you about investment people made in late 2020, and that investment now worth in the market 170 million. Where would you rather put your money?
Okay. So we have a lot.
There's nowhere to put your money than real estate for now.
We have a
It
lot of questions.
increases in value.
Somebody is asking what does it mean to flip, and there's one question that Engineer Larry had answered partially. And what came to my mind was, okay, I bought it at 7 million now. You are promising me that in 12 months I can sell it at 10 million, right? But what if I hold it for, let's say, 3 years? How will I know what my ROI will be? So how do you measure that?
So how you measure that is very simple. That is why there are estate valuers. They can help you value. You can know what the market price is as at that particular point in time, even without the service of an estate valuer. And how do you gauge that is the fact that what is the state of the property as at that time? Do you understand now? What is the occupancy rate of this property? Do you understand what I'm trying to say now? And that is why we are big on the continuous maintenance and upgrade of this property, of our properties and this particular property in question. Do you understand now? So, and I believe with the management behind this property and behind this investment, the capital appreciation can only go up. Because what people are actually looking for is a place where they can get value for money, and that is what we are offering them. That is what we are offering. That's what we are offering them. And another thing to note is the fact that by the time the regional road is completed, by the time the Lagoon District Road is completed, by the time you have the slip road and the internal road are done as well, and it's a propagated community, the demand for property in this location will be very high, whether in rental or in sales. Do you understand now? So the commercial viability of this property will keep going up because there will always be a demand. Because with what is happening in Lekki, with what is happening in the area, where you have Dangote refinery, you have the cargo, you have the international airport coming there, you have the fertilizer plant, you have the deep sea port. The value chain, the population of people that will be working in this location, and the people that will be only coming to work for a very short period of time, they will continuously need a space to stay. And majority of these people want to do their own food, they want to do their own laundry, so they don't want a conventional hotel. So for now, you cannot. So I can categorically tell you from here that there is no purposely built hotel apartment in Lekki at the moment. As I speak now, I stand to be corrected, but there is none. Based on our last market research, there is none. What you have is a makeshift short-let apartment, makeshift. And what we are offering, the one bedroom, for you to be able to see a one bedroom that is befitting and decent, you know what it takes you. Is it that you are seeing something attached to the fence that they call one bedroom, or something they cut out and the kitchen and the toilet are side by side? For you to see a purposely built one bedroom, it's that they are putting it in different apartment complexes whereby they put it on the ground floor and they will tell you one bedroom, there is no parking space. And you are wondering, do you know what I'm trying to say? So those are the things, those are the value we are bringing to the table. It's a purposely built one bedroom. It's all one bedroom complex, 84 in numbers. Do you understand what I'm trying to say now? With the resident parking arrangement and the non-resident having a different parking arrangement, different access and entry point. You understand what I'm trying to say now? And even the two bedroom as well, in a very, very decent and well-drained environment. Do you understand that is devoid of all forms of flood? And why I will indulge people to actually key into this is the fact that when you even buy and you rent out your property, maybe for 1, 2, 3 years, and the person move out and you need to rent it out again. If you are not careful, the rent for the 3 years is what you are going to use to maintain this property. And we are now bringing solution to you whereby whatever you hit, you are not going to vomit it again because we are
Yeah,
not asking you
because of the
for any form of
management.
because of the management. So what we are asking you, what we are paying you is net of all these charges. It's net of all these charges, and it's very practicable. Let me give you. So why are we promising people 700,000 as a net return? One bedroom apartment in Lekki now. If you see a very decent one, that is not even to the standard of what we are offering, it's around 50 to 70,000 per night. That implies that if this one bedroom is able to have an occupancy rate of 200 days in a year, that's about
Yeah.
14 million.
14
If
million.
you, that's about 14 million. That's 10 to 14 million. So when you do your service charge, when you do your asset replacement retention fee, and you do all of that, we can easily return 7 million to the fractional owners minimum. Do you understand now? You know, playing the devil's advocate that okay, 50% of this fund will go for energy, continuous maintenance, and asset replacement. Do you understand? That is projection for 200 days. And as demand goes, do you understand now? The value as well. Do you understand what I'm trying to say now? So if you want to take a deluxe or a a, a suit in some of the popular hotel in Lekki, you are looking at 150, 200,000 per night.
Per night, yeah.
And we are giving you a purposely built one bedroom apartment, 2 toilets, 1 bathroom. Do you understand what I'm trying to say now? You know, and the sizes, I always tell people it is not luxurious, it is not comfortable. We are talking about 112 square meter, 1 bedroom apartment.
Wow.
Yes, 112 square meter, 1 bedroom apartment. And see, that is big enough to pass for some people 2 bedroom apartment. Do you understand what I'm trying to say now? I'm not
Hey.
lying. We are in the market, is the truth. Do you know why our property is doing so good in the market? It's because of the fact that we are very generous with space and the quality of our finish. You know, when you want to rent a property in like even a 3 bedroom, you will need about 3-4 million to upgrade it to your taste. When you now see a 3 bedroom apartment where you don't have to do any form of upgrade. The Godmade Connect country you visited, there are 15 units in there. I can tell you that none of them change their door. None of them change their kitchen fittings. None of them change their bathroom fittings.
Wow.
The only person that changed the floor tiles of the living room, I had to meet her to know why she's breaking her living room tiles because I'm so confident of the quality of finish we put there. And she told me I'm changing it because I want a white Carrara. And for me, I don't like a white Carrara because it's too rampant, it's too common. In every property you see white Carrara. So I said, you are putting the white Carrara, you are breaking these styles and you're putting a white Carrara. He said, it's just a color preference for me. And I am only changing the one for living room because of the theme I want to play around the living room. So the beige tiles will not do it for me. And that's why I'm changing it. Do you understand what I'm trying to say now? That is how painful it is because, you know, breaking it for me is like she has not gotten value for what she paid for. So I have to ask her. Do you understand what I'm trying to say now? So those are the things we do different. We ensure that we are able to meet the expectation of our subscribers. Do you understand? We will not promise you A. So it's not a question of what you order and what you get. What you order and what you get. What you will get is better than what you order. Do you understand what I'm trying to say now? So that is what we are doing differently as far as DMH is concerned.
Okay. Thank you so much, sir. We have a lot of questions here. I also had some questions I wanted to ask you earlier. So this person says, as a client in the diaspora, if I buy into the co-ownership thing and yeah, I want to use it. Is it if you buy into the co-ownership or you buy the whole property? So it's saying if the client wants to use property as short let and wants to stay at the property when the person comes back, is it possible?
Very, very possible. It's just for
It's
you to.
possible.
It's just for you to indicate your. It's just for you to be able to put your itinerary ahead of time and make your request ahead of time, and your space will be available for you to occupy. So you can either get it. It can. So it's either you pay for it, or you get discounted from your investment from the return of your on your investment. So
Oh,
an additional thing is the fact that being a fractional owner, you will get a discount when you want to occupy.
okay.
So they are not going to give you at the rate in which they will give non-stakeholders. Because you are a stakeholder, they will give you at a stakeholder rate, not at the market rate, not at the market rate. So that's the advantage of it. We want you to use it definitely, so that you can equally enjoy, have the experience of what people that
Oh,
come there do have. Yes, yes,
nice. Oh,
yes.
nice experience. Okay, so
Oh, now,
somebody said,
yes.
I don't know if someone has asked, is it a complete one? What do you mean by a complete one? And then somebody is asking, please, can you tell us what you mean by a complete one in the chat or Motola? But somebody has asked that will solar power be in the facility?
Yes, all the common areas will be powered by solar. The common area being the staircase area, the lift lobby, the compound, the rooftop, all will be on solar. All will be on solar.
Okay, fantastic. I have a question for Mr. Tony. Okay, Mr. Tony is back. Welcome back, sir. So
Thank you
the
so much.
my question for you is, now engineering has talked about a lot of things concerning fractional ownership and all that. Can you tell us, what do you think about the profitability of commercial properties in the market? Because for me, this looks more commercial. This looks more like, okay, this is something that we should use to make money. So how viable are commercial properties, or is commercial real estate?
Well, if we look at it very well, let me on this light. Let me see my face. Can you see my face?
Faintly,
Yeah,
Okay,
you have
no,
to
no, no.
change the position of
Okay,
your
I have to
camera.
change my
Yes.
position.
I
Yeah. So, commercial real estate is very, very, very profitable right now, because if you look at the population, more people are leaving the other part of Nigeria and they are coming to Lagos. And what we are bringing out now, which is fractional ownership. I met a doctor today in VI. I was talking to her. She said that her short legs that she has in this same area that we're talking about. I don't know. You know Periwinkle. If you know Periwinkle along the Freedom Way in Lekki, there is where we have this project too that we are talking about now. The the woman is telling me that the doctor was telling me that they fully booked all her rooms. The short leg that she and the husband bought. I said,
wow.
wow. He said that everything has been booked. That if I have other this in like another area, I said I have. So I even told her to join, but I've not seen her on this live. I told her to join this live that she can get more this thing. But I believe that we are recording this and I will send it to her. So a lot of people are looking for ways to earn more money. That is a medical doctor. And I've met so many people in other industries that are not even in real estate, but they took real estate as where they bring their money from other industry and they bring it to real estate and they put those real estate into commercial purpose. We in ambience where we build, example in the ambience where we build, there are some units that we set aside for ourselves. And I see what we are making on it. This is not even in Lekki, this is around the Lego business too. So now let's talk about Lekki now. Lekki is where you make your money very, very fast. Your return on investment, you will be able to get the money that you invest into that property within 2 3 years. You've made your money. People that bought houses from us for 55 million just 2 years ago, the same houses is now 120 million. So now do the math. Which other business can we do that we can have same like that? So a general say except you do Ponzi scheme. And Ponzi scheme too is not even sure at the moment because a whole lot of people are putting their money in Ponzi scheme and they are being beaten every day. They are being beaten. Or using betting. Is it you want to put your money into bets? Betting too cannot do it for you. So you better take that money and bring it to real estate. Let's make huge money for you. We've perfected the art. Every one of us that you see talking, Engineer Larry, me, and every one of our realtors at the Billionaire Realtors Group, we've studied the market so well that any money that you're bringing to us, you are making back your money in few months, few years to come. So it's very profitable investing in commercial property at this time. and at this time that we are. So
Thank you so much, Dr. Tony. Like some of the things you said were really funny. And then AMW, you say buy oil. Yeah, you can buy the oil, and I think we have 70 million and 90 million. Some units go for 90 million, some units go for 70 million, right? In
70
January.
million, and one bedroom is 70 million, while two bedroom is 90 million. So if you have client that say, I don't want to do fractional ownership, I want to buy for this same purpose, you can do 100%. Your client can do 100% buying, which
Okay.
is instead of 10 people coming together to have a house, now only one person can do same.
Okay. So she also asked, is it fully furnished? No, it's not fully furnished, but I think it's fully finished. So you have to do your
Yeah,
furnish.
it's fully finished. So we have the FAQ. We have all the FAQ for everyone that is interested in this. You can send a message to Engineer Larry, or you send a message to me, or you send a
Okay.
message to BRG, the BRG will get your number. They will send you every information that you need to use, every information that you need for this purpose. We have videos to send to you. We have the FAQ to send to you, and how to get started. Everything is there. I think Engineer Larry is no longer on this live.
Think it will join back. It should be able to join back. So somebody says, okay, this question is for Engineer Larry. Okay, you meant if the property has been completed or still off plan. I think the delivery date is August.
It's still on plan, so it's in quarter 2015, third quarter of 2015 that the houses will be delivered. Third
Okay.
quarter 2015. But for clarity's sake, I want everyone that is interested in this indicates that you are interested. We can take it to other development that GMH have done. So come and see what GMH do, what GMS have done in the past, the houses that we've done in Ikoyi, the one we have done in Lekki Phase 1, the one we have done at Ikate, even in Magodo area. So if you want to see what the company have done before, so you can still come and we will take you on a tour on this beautiful edifice that the company have done. So that you can, when they say there is evidence, evidence boku well. There's a lot of
Thursday.
evidence. Yeah, there's a lot of evidence. A lot of evidence. So you will see the lot of evidence and bring your clients. It's 100% guarantee.
Okay. Thank you very much. I wanted to ask Engineer Larry, but let's go with Dr. Toby Aspire. So you've told us about how the commercial market is thriving. You told us about how the commercial market is thriving and booming and all that. So what would you tell somebody that doesn't understand real estate markets and has that 7 million and is looking at different options? What would you tell them? How would you convince them that no
Okay.
trial?
Okay. For every one of us, before now, we don't understand real estate, but we have to just put our head down now and understand it because every business you want to put your money into, you have to do your own findings. You have to do your own research before you put your money in it. Um, Before I got into real estate, there are other businesses that I've done, and those businesses I did not even know anything about it. Then it was from the business I was doing. Later, I now discovered real estate. I have to now sit down and know how to earn in it. Real estate is a great business if you really pursue it greatly. If you pursue it greatly, you will make so much money from it. I have one of my friend online here now. I think he's one of our top guy in London, Dr. Daniel Moses. He said, "How are you, my brother?" So um, we before now we don't understand the real estate in UK, but somebody like Moses took us on a tour and he was able to let us to understand how to do real estate in the UK. So the same thing you in Nigeria, if you are here, you are in diaspora, you want to know how to do it. First of all, what property are you buying? You have to know if this property have the title that they claim that this property has. The location of where this property are. Is it a location where you will put your money and you have fast return on your investment? So all those things are very, very important. Like the permit on this property that we are talking about, this the one of 70 million and the one of 90 million. The permit that government give to for building, you can ask and everything will be given to you. You can now go on and do your due diligence before you even put your money. So before spending 1 million of your 1 naira of your money, sorry, I said 1 million first because now a million in my head and billions.
Tony, I
So
know
before
how to
before putting 1 naira of your money into anything, know about that thing, do a due diligence about that thing before putting your money in it, and verify from people that have done it in the past. How did they go about it, and the rest. So in the next 1 year, in the next 1 year, we'll be delivering this. No, is it 1.5 years? That is third quarter of what 2015.
Mhm.
Is it 1.5 years, right? In the next 1.5 years, you too, you will not be putting it that in the next 1 year after it has been delivered, you'll be making money for yourself. So real estate is not a get rich quick scheme. It is not a Ponzi scheme. It is what you put your money in, and your money will grow by the day.
Okay. Thank you very much, sir. So if you have questions, please you can drop them in the comment section. Thank you
You
everyone
can
for
you can invite engineer again. Oh, it's like
yeah,
I told you that me I'm a Gen Z. I understand all these things.
they said you are Gen Z baddie, Dr. Tony.
Gen Z. Gen Z at 45.
For real, right? What came to my mind is what would you tell people that they've invested in real estate and it turned out to be bad? Maybe they invested with the wrong companies, they are now skeptical. Right now there are a lot of opportunities. You say, okay, do this now, you don't have to spend too much. But because of the experience, they're just so skeptical. What would you advise them?
Okay, for people that have put in their money into real estate in time past and they've been maybe real estate. Because if you look at real estate business, it's the business that even when the world was created, first thing that God created is one of those things that God created first, which is the God created the land, make heaven and earth and the rest. So you should not look at it money that we put in real estate, we lost it. Then do you remember that story?
Which one? Oh, that story that you told me, right?
No, that one I told you was the second time we lost money. Our first money the first investment that me and my two brothers, Benga Adeleke and Emmanuel Abikoye, invested money in. We looked for 10 million and we took the 10 million to Lekki and we lost that money. The person that we gave the money is a surveyor, is the one that surveyed the land for the, but he did not perfect his own
In
part of the
society.
deed with the family that owns the property. We lost the money. But that does not stop us from coming back because we know that real estate is real. The only investment that is real in this world is still real estate. Other investments are real, but when they say real estate, real houses, real investment. So real estate is real. So we all look at it that even though that we've been duped or we could not get our money back, we have to still do this, and we continue trying. We start making profit from real estate. Later again we still make another mistake again. It happened that we lost over 300 million. We lost
Wow.
over 300 million, but look
100
at what, yeah, over 300 million.
wow.
But because of the sincerity of our hearts, we know that this money are clients' money, and we can't let our client lose this money. We have to rebuy this property because the property was taken over by Amcom. We have to rebuy the property, and today look at where we are today. We've done several houses and the rest. So I would still tell you to come back. There are a lot of money to be made Don't just go into a business because there's money in it. Go into a business because there's big money in it. Real estate has the biggest money that you can make, the biggest money that you can make. So you have to come and be one of us that is making billion in real estate.
Okay, thank you. So please, if you are interested in learning more about the fractional ownership, just put a comment. I think Moyo is in the comments, so she can send you DMs and just say, I'm interested in learning more. I'm interested in
Just
learning
write if you're interested, they will go into your inbox and send you
and
the
send.
messages that you need, all the details that you need about the fractional ownership.
You know this thing that you said about losing money and you've lost money a couple of times. One thing that I think is that we're still waiting for Engineer Larry though. One thing that I think, please, sir, are you on this live? If you're there, please can you put a comment so that I can try and add you back? Yeah. So for those who are interested, please comment. Moyo and other people will send you DMs from GMH so that you can get more information. So please comment you're interested. We can see a few people that are interested here. You know, the problem is a lot of people don't understand the concept of risk when it comes to real estate. For instance, there is something called liability in business. So normally people you buy from Omonile and if you lost your property, Otiton you will drag them, they will drag you. Otiton means it's finished. But one thing that I realized that the role of developers in the real estate industry that a lot of people do not talk about is the fact that if developer buys property from Omonile, maybe they did not perfect the title or the lawyer or something, they will buy again. They will lose money because they have a name to protect. Omonile now, what do you want to drag? Sabiu, Abi, Ireti, or would you really want to drag? There is really nobody to drag. But when you buy from companies, they are trying to protect their names, they are trying to protect, they have a lot to lose. So one thing my friend would say is I'd rather buy from a company because I know that they have something to lose. Like NEPA. I'd rather okay, DJ. I'd rather buy from a company because I know that they have something to lose than to buy from an individual that there's nothing like even when it comes to like stakeholders and all that, they will tell you that please don't do anything with somebody that does not have anything to lose. Try not to do business with somebody that does not have anything to lose. So yeah, I just had to say that by the side. We're still waiting for Engineer Larry to join, but I think we have two more questions on the documentation that they will get for this fractional ownership, and I'll just answer. Please, can you answer that? What documentation will they get if they
Okay,
invest in fractional
I think
ownership?
yeah, let me read from the FAQ. Yeah,
Yes,
I
sir.
think what the clients are paying. I'm coming. Hmm. Okay, he said what are the other associated costs in number 7 of the FAQ of fractional ownership FAQ? He said a sum of 500,000 for legal documentation and development levy. So what client is paying is 500,000 apart from the money that they are bringing to invest in fractional ownership. So it's 500,000.
So I think I would say why the documentation or for you to pay the 500,000 is important because you can use your document for collateral at the
You
bank.
can use it for collateral. You can use it in the bank. Yes.
So even if you are collecting your rent and you still need to get a loan or anything, your documents that you will get are tenable at the bank for you to get a loan or if you need something that is emergency. As we said, you can also flip. So it means that if you want to, you will not be getting a loan of, it will not be worth 7 million. It will be worth like maybe way more millions based on how much property is at that time where you are when you are tendering your documents.
access to high-end properties, which engineer have talked about before. You have access to high-end properties because where this property is not the low cost area of Lagos. Is where houses are in high demand and are of high cost. So you have access because you are not pulling your phone with other investors that are interested. So for one house to go, 10 people will come together to have a house. So you have access to high end. This is the other in this is diversification. A special investment risk across multiple property or location because GMH is also coming up with other areas. So you are not just limited to just Lekki phase one alone. As Ikoyi, the Ikoyi property is coming up, you're having access to that. As maybe your own is I love mainland property. I want to invest in mainland property. So you have access for diversification. So there are a lot of things to enjoy in you putting your money in fractional ownership. If you can't buy the house in the whole, or you can't, this thing, he has explained everything. So, but we are still expecting him to come and give us more things that people would like to hear about this. But if you are interested, still write it on this comment section. If you have not done so, Moyo will get back to you on that. Or Moyo is here. You can drop the number that they can also call. Our readers can call, or their clients who can call. Darian, I can't hear you. Hello? Hello, Darian, I can't hear you. Can you hear me, guys? Okay, Darian,
Oh, sorry.
invite.
I was muted. I was muted. Yeah, sorry, I was
Okay,
talking.
engineer want to join.
Yes, yes, he's joining back. So I was saying that if you want more information,
Engineer,
please
where are
just
you? Which country are you? Are you in Nigeria?
I'm in Nigeria actually. I'm in
Because
Nigeria,
I saw
so
something now. It's like you are in America. Oh.
no. I'm in Nigeria. I'm in Nigeria. I'm in Nigeria. Aspire.
Okay.
Well
what
done.
is the
Me, I'm on
financial
site.
cost?
As I'm talking to you now, I'm on site. I'm on
Uh,
the area where you are doing the fractional ownership. That is where I am on site. As I'm
oh,
talking inside the
fantastic.
car. Yes.
Fantastic. Fantastic.
Okay,
Well
somebody
done,
said
sir.
what is the financial cost? It's 7 million and 9 million respectively. You
Yes.
can do 7 million, you can do 90 million. If you need more information, please just put a comment. Moyo will reach out to you. Just say I need more information, or I want the FAQ, and then Moyo would send you a DM, and
In-
Moyo would also drop a number to call so that you can call or reach out to GMH. So sir,
Okay.
we
There's a question somebody asked, Engineer Larry. Somebody is
Yes.
asking, is the property insured?
So definitely the property will be insured against fire and against fire most especially. It will be insured. Yes. Once it's completed,
Okay.
the property will definitely be insured.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so somebody had asked, right, that if somebody buys 7 million now, if somebody buys when it's 10 million, right, that is when it has appreciated to 10 million, will the person
Yes.
still get 700K rent annually, or will they get
Yes.
10% of what they've
No, no,
bought?
no, 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 no. It's still so the property. So there are two different things. There is a rental guarantee and there is a return on investment. There's a rental guarantee and the value entry level. So opportunity. I always tell people opportunity is no longer opportunity when it becomes obvious. So the time to buy is now. So why wait till it has become 10 million? Do you understand what I'm trying to say now? Because the rental income still remain the same.
Okay, 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 okay.
The guaranteed rental income remain the same regardless of the your entry level. But the truth of the matter is just that when you buy at 10, when you buy at 13 or 14, what it means is the fact that you have to hold to be able to enjoy a good return on investment when you're buying at that rate. Do you understand? So it's not going to be a good investment decision to buy at 14 and say you want to flip. So you have to hold to be able to enjoy the capital appreciation. So and what that means is the fact that the minimum you can earn is actually the 700. You can earn more,
Oh,
depending on the level of occupancy and patronage. Do you understand now?
yes, sir.
So
Okay.
the projection are done now based on the rate of current rate of inflation,
Sir.
and so by the time the diesel cost comes down, by the time all of those things comes down, the you can actually the maintenance cost and the
It's the season of festivities, and as the year draws to a close, the question looms: have you made a financial decision that will propel you into a prosperous 2024? If not, what's holding you back? Allow me to introduce to you a real estate investment opportunity that will not break the bank. Say goodbye to maintenance hassle, repair headaches, and hands-on management. Enter the world of fractional ownership. With fractional ownership, you get to own a fraction of a unit of either GCC 4 Annex or GCC 5, or both. With 7 million naira and 9 million naira respectively, you too can become a property owner in the heart of Lekki, Lagos, Nigeria. You might be wondering if this is the standard shared spaces you find all around Lekki. But no, at GMH, we don't settle for mediocrity. We give you top-notch financial and real estate investment advice. The best part is that your return on investment starts rolling in from the delivery date. Yes, your money doesn't stay idle. It actively works for you to turn your dream into a reality. Act swiftly while units are still available. The best Christmas gift has just landed to propel you into that perfect 2024. See you!
AMW Properties, we building wealth.